you are filming.
It's a tapping noise going on. Do you hear it? That.
It's you.
It is me. What am I tapping? It's not me.
It's not you.
Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be a first impressions makeup tutorial. I'm going to continue this series and trying out makeup through tutorial style. I went on the e.l.f. website and noticed there was a crap load of new products under like new arrivals or whatever, and it looked really cool. So I was like, hey, e.l.f. is such a great affordable brand. People ask me to use more affordable makeup. Why not do a first impressions with e.l.f. makeup? So I bought a bunch of this stuff and I'm going to be testing it out in this video. I love the way the makeup look came out and I hope you do too. e.l.f. is such a great brand. It's just always so affordable, and yeah, of course there are some hit and miss products, but that's with any brand. It's just nice that e.l.f.'s been around for so long and they keep that low price point for everyone. Whenever I was getting into like the makeup industry and YouTube and Instagram and all that jazz, I just had a regular makeup bag full of makeup. I didn't have 3 Alex 9 drawers full, which I am very blessed now to have that. But every time I went to Target or CVS, I would just go pick out some e.l.f. products because they were my go-tos. They were affordable and it was things that I could review and, you know, try out in my tutorials. And over 3 years later, here I am on YouTube still counting on e.l.f. So I just think it's really awesome that this brand is still around, still doing great things, and I just want to spill all that gushy stuff. Be sure to subscribe to my channel before you leave. We're going to jump right in and test out this makeup. Okay. Starting out, I am using the Beautifully Bare 3-in-1 makeup base from e.l.f. This is in shade Clear. It's supposed to help your skin have a flawless finish. Oh, that's the lid. I thought it looks like it's like a pump or something down in there. Ooh, it's not thin, and it's very thick and creamy. I thought it was going to be thin, so I'm just going to massage that. It feels a little bit heavy, but it feels overall like a nice luxurious product on my skin, so I do like it so far. Next up, I'm going to be using the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation. This is just one of my tried and true favorite foundations, and I don't have a new one from e.l.f. to try out, so I'm just going to be applying this to my skin. Also, I'm going to be trying out this beauty blender from e.l.f. I have it dampened, so it's really big, and it came in a 3-pack with like a small, medium, and this is the large one. It feels a little bit harder than the original beauty blender, but it feels very comparable, and I think the price point is so different upon the original beauty blender and this, because you get 3 of these, that so far I'm feeling like this is well worth the moolah. Like, this sponge is nice, guys. I'm going to be trying out the Beautifully Bare Lightweight Concealer Stick in shade Light Fair Light. It looks like this. It's like a little chubby. I will be honest with you, I normally don't care for concealer sticks. This one seems to be pretty nice. This one is not like thin and greasy feeling, if you know what I mean. It's a little bit thicker feeling. So we'll blend it out with the medium beauty blender now. It's so cute. Look, it's like mama and baby. So this product is blending out pretty easily. This sponge is just as soft, so I do like it. All right, so it says lightweight concealer stick. It has very light coverage because I still see a lot of darkness going on in my under eye area, so I'll probably apply a little bit of extra. Oh, it's sticking to my dry skin. A little bit extra concealer just to make sure we have good coverage, because this is very sheer coverage concealer. But I look for a little bit more of a heavy coverage, especially for like the under eye, to get those dark circles. Next up, I actually have their new cream contour palette. It looks like this. It has a nice gray undertone looking brown color, which I have my eye on. It looks nice, and a nice yellow shade to highlight with. So I'm going to add that on top of the concealer to see if we can't build up a little more coverage. And I've never tried this palette out. It was in the like what's new section. Ooh, I like this much better than that. Oh, yes. Yes, Jesus. This is what I'm looking for in coverage. So we'll just keep tapping that out. I like that the highlight shade has a yellow undertone. I am a yellow undertone. That is nice coverage. Now I'm going to go in with the side of my sponge in this grayish brown color. You know. So this cream contour palette is really nice so far. I mean, look, it's just like blending out nicely. Has good coverage to it. Cream contouring makeup is a little bit heavier than powder contouring, so expect it to be Just a little bit more of, I don't want to say a greasier form of makeup, but it is going to be a heavier, for lack of better words, cakier form of makeup. So I give this contour palette a definite yes. I do recommend it. It's blending out easy. It's got nice pigment to it. I don't currently have a setting powder for F, so for ELF, so I'm going to be using my NYX Banana. This is their CC powder. It's just like a loose setting powder. I'm just going to set my under eyes. This is an F25 tapered face brush from ELF. What is wrong with me today? This brush is not from ELF. You guys are like, liar. This brush is from Sigma, and this is just one of my all-time favorite makeup brushes from Sigma. So I have these natural little brand new balls from ELF. It's gonna come out to be what I think a mineral powder. I just dropped one. This is the F20 brush from Sigma. I'm just gonna apply these all over my face. They have a lot of brown ones in here, and I think they're gonna add some color to the skin. These are just like mineral balls. I don't know why I have to say it, be immature when I say the word balls. These are very faint in color, but I do feel like you can definitely see, like when I dab the brush in them, that color comes off of them, and I do like the way they feel on the skin. I think because they're so light in color, you could definitely use these to set your foundation, or I'm just kind of setting my contour with it. That way that cream product doesn't slough and slide around while I wear it. I do like them. They are a subtle difference in makeup, but it is a nice light makeup to set your makeup, so I do give that a thumbs up. Next up for our face, I have a new ELF blush palette. This was my favorite color in the palette, so we're just gonna press her back in. This one is Rosy Flush, and I love these two colors. I especially love my little friend here that's trying to run away. She's trying to run away. Anyways, I'm going to be using her, and this is the Sigma F15 brush, and I already can give these a good review because I've mentioned these before on my channel. I've been using these little Sigma, Lord help me, these ELF blushes for a long time. Since I kind of started my channel, I've always had these. I used to pick these up at Target. I could always count on ELF to bail me out in the blush department. Next up is an exciting product from ELF. This is an illuminating palette, so it's a highlight palette. I'm going to take this new Morphe Elite. This is the E33 brush, and I'm going to brush in this golden color here. It's very pretty. As you can see, they're a bit powdery, and it's not too much of an aggressive shimmer going on there. It's a little bit more of a subtle shimmer. You can see on my nose it's a little bit shimmery, but nothing too crazy with the illuminating palette. I personally like my highlight to be like shabam. If you don't, you'll probably really like that palette, but because I like my highlight to be shabam, I'm going to add a little bit of this gold highlight from Laura Geller just to amp it up a little bit. And that is our face makeup done. Next we're going to move on to the eyes. So I picked up this new ELF eyeshadow palette, and it's just assorted is what it says, and it's a big palette, and it comes with a lot of pretty colors, and it actually comes with a makeup brush instead of like that stupid sponge applicator that no one uses. I'm going to go in with this orange color right here, same brush, and just pop it into the crease just as a transition shade. The orange color didn't show up on me too much, so I'm going to go in with this matte eyeshadow palette from them. This was in their new section as well, and I'm going to dip into this shade right here. It's a little bit of a taupey brown color, and use that as the transition shade instead. That's way more pigmented. Next up, I'm going to take a little bit of this warmer brown color. This is the E25 brush from Sigma. This is probably my favorite makeup brush in the world. Real talk and honesty, I can't do my makeup without this brush. So these colors in this palette are insanely wonderful, and let me tell you why. Because I have run into boo-koodles of great shimmery eyeshadows from the drugstore. Matte eyeshadows the drugstore day in and day out struggles with. It's so hard to find a good matte eyeshadow that is not chalky or dusty. I took the shade all the way to outer corner. If you can see, I'm doing very small little And then I brought it inner corner and did the same thing. And then outer corner and did the same thing. Back and forth until I feel like I've achieved a blended enough look. This is the E38. It's a medium-sized blending brush from Sigma. It's very handy if you have medium to small eyelids. The E40 blending brush is very great if you have large eyelids. I opt for the E38 though, just because it fits my eye socket a little better. So as you can see, I built the color up to a little bit of a smoky haze. And next I'm gonna go in with this deeper brown color right here out of the matte palette. So next, I believe this is a cream eyeshadow base, and I left the center of my eyes a little bit plain because I wanted to try this out. I don't know why I can't talk today. It looks really pretty. It just looks like a neutral satiny shimmer color, and I'm gonna apply it to the center of my eyes and just tap it out. This is very pretty. You do have to layer it up to get that really shimmer effect on it. But it does work. She dries pretty quick. I'm gonna go in this big old palette right here, and I'm gonna take this little light shimmery shade. It's really pretty. It looks like that. And I'm gonna dab it on top of the cream color. Next, I'm gonna go back in with a little bit of that deeper brown color in my E25 brush and just soften up the edges where it's a little bit harsh. Why is my eye watering? Oh, hell no! Just added a few coats of my current favorite mascara. This is the Excessive Lash by Makeup Forever. Makeup Forever. Not make it for a little while, but make it forever. Next up, I'm going to be adding some falsies. These are Vamptress. These are like faux mink lashes by Violet Valve. Violet Valve. Oh, little lash, do not give me a hard time today. Baby. Woo! For the lower lash line, I'm going to go in with our transition shade right here. This is an E32 brush. I'm going to go ahead. Actually, I'm going to mix these two, you know. And I'm going to go ahead and smoke out that lower lash line. Then I'm going to dip into the darker shade right here with the same brush and just blend it on out. So if I had to choose between the two palettes, I would say this one is a lot better than the bigger e.l.f. palette, just because the mattes in the bigger e.l.f. palette didn't show up too well. The shimmers were pretty nice in the bigger palette, but I highly recommend this matte palette to you guys. It's so good. I'm going to take a smidge of that highlight shade and pop it in the inner corner. I'm going to apply a little bit of black liner. This one's from the Estee Edit. It's called Extreme Black. And then I'm going to pop some mascara. Since I've been doing so much neutral makeup for the lips, I'm going to do this doo-doo brown color. This is called Grunge, and it's by Tarte, and it is so pretty. I've been obsessing over this color. So I'm going to apply this to the lippies. I didn't have a new e.l.f. lippy to try out. Sorry, guys.